county jail. The prison band was there, they began to wail. The band was jumping and the joint began to swing. You should have heard this knocked out jailbird sing. Let it rock, everybody let it rock. Everybody in the whole cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Spider Murphy played his tenor saxophone. Little Joe was blowing on the slide trombone. The drummer boy from Illinois would crash, boom, bang. The whole rhythm section was a purple gang. Let's rock, everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Number 47 said to number 3, "You the cutest jailbird I ever did see. I sure would be delighted with your company. Come on and do the jailhouse rock with me. Let's rock, everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock, 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 rock." Sad sack was sitting on a block of stone, way over in the corner weeping all alone. The warden said, "Hey buddy, don't you be no square. If you can't find a partner, use a wooden chair." Let's rock, everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Shifter Henry said to Bugs, "For heaven's sake, no one's looking out a chance to make a break." Bugsy turned to Shifter and he said, "Nix, nix, I wanna stick around, I wanna get my kicks." Let's rock, everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. 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 make a big noise playing in the street. Gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace.
You're, hey, bro, is the seventh man deal not working or what?
Kicking your can all over the place, singing, we will rock you. We will rock you. Buddy, you're a young man, hard man, shouting in the street. You're gonna take on the world someday. You got blood on your face, a big disgrace, waving your banner all over the place. We will rock you. Sing it now. We will rock you. Buddy, you're an old man, poor man, pleading with your eyes, gonna make you zombie someday. You got mud on your face, big disgrace. Somebody better put your bag into your place. We will rock you. Sing it. We will rock you. Everybody, we will rock you. We will rock you. All right.
Well, it's all over but the crime, folks. Let's get ready to go to battle. Lock and load. Get your gun turret up. The Lady Red Devils are on the court. The Wink Wildcats are on the court. Battle scarred, worn, ready for action, folks. This is as good as it gets. District action here between the Lady Wildcats and the Red Devils. Well, they brought out a star-studded cast. We've got cheerleaders. We've got flag wavers. The Red Devil fans are waving the flag on their end, and you hear it getting loud. Opening up for the Red Devils is going to be number 23, Macy Kennard.
And it is
going to open up
definitely
with the
loud.
Skyly challenges. Brewer going to go back over the top, drops it dead center. Oh, and Skyly meets her at the net. Wink's going to win that one, but what that's going to do is it's going to start something for the Red Devil side. Skyly's definitely going to be able to challenge that today.
Yeah, you can hear it in here. You can feel the intensity. Both of these teams are in it. They're ready to go, and it's exciting.
1-0 is the score. Wink Wildcats leading. Number 7 for the Cats serves. Brianna gets underneath it. Fouts is going to help her out. Aguilar does clear things over to the net. Spike by the Wildcats, that's going to go long. 1-1 is the score. Folks, if you didn't come out to Wink today, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what kept you away, but the atmosphere in this gym is insane.
It is intense. You can feel it.
Ball's going to be knocked to the outside. That's going to be out of bounds. Oh, they're going to call it in.
Yeah, I think it was in. I think that was Wink point.
Oh, no, that was definitely a home-cooked call right there. You could see that 2 feet out. 2-1 is the score, and she's going to have to keep a closer eye on that. This one's going to come off the light, and that last point definitely rattled the Devils. They all saw it go out of bounds. They got to pull themselves together, though. I mean,
yeah, they'll get back in this.
This is Wink after all, folks. It's 3-1. And Brewer is going to let that slide to the outside. Going to go long. 3-2 is the score. Trinity Ward with the serve. She's going to come in, hit him with a bit of a changeup on that one. Underneath is going to be Brewer. Into the net is going to be Aguilar. It's going to be a big point for Wink, 4-2. Coming onto the court in place of Ward is going to be number 4, Acosta. No, it's Acura. I said Acosta. I'm sorry. Is it Acura?
Yeah, Kira.
Brewer up underneath. Cura with the shot. Taylor Ramos is going to punch it over the top. Wildcats going for the quick score on the outside. Cura's going to try to push it over, sneak one in, and it's going to go into the net. So here we go, folks. 5-2. Wildcats with a 3-point lead, and a dominant server out of number 3 for the Cats up to serve. Paige, I see the Wildcat in mascot uniform out here ready to go. Oh! Fouts and Ramos, you've got the young girl, the veteran out there. They kind of looked at each other, and the ball fell in between them. That one's going to cost them right there. That's a costly one. 6-2 is the score. And Chloe Brewer's coming up. The serve's too strong. She gets there just a half second too late. And it's going to be 7-2. Just like that, the Lady Red Devils 5 points down. And this is one of the stronger serves they'll see this year. Whistle's going to be blown. And it's going to be a technical foul against the Devils.
I don't know what that was.
So several things we don't quite know about volleyball in the booth here, but it is some kind of technical foul. So it's going to be 8-2. And the serving continues for number 3 of the Cats.
I think it was something with the way the girls came out of the rotation there.
And Brewer having trouble with it in the middle. Number 3 for the Cats is dominating on the serve. We've got a 1-minute timeout. Rankin's going to try to regroup.
Yeah. Wink has brought the intensity, and they are definitely taking control of this game and leading it. And so Coach Botwell's going to try to get our girls to settle down, get their heads in the game, take back the pace of the game, and quit letting Wink set the tone. And you can hear, I don't know, let's see. You can see the Wink dads up at the top there maybe a little bit with the flags flying. And, of course, our fans have their own flags. You can't see them, but they have them waving them, cheering for our girls. So both teams have definitely brought the fan base today.
Right. We put the challenge out last year that the fathers for the Red Devils should come out and do something. Let's see if they do. Definitely right now losing that one in the stands to Wink today.
There you go. That shot, you can kind of see them up there in the top.
Wildcat with the serve, a little bit of a change-up. Brewer does get underneath. Cura gets a set. Over
there
to Skyley. Skyley's going to punch it over the top. Backcourt spike. That one's going to be out, and it's going to be a Red Devil point. And that's going to be 9-3. Up to the line to serve is going to be Skyley Lofton. Let's see if she can change the pace of this game. It's playoff atmosphere here in Wink. Macy Kynard is going to smack it back down at him. Wink does get it back. Skyley very calm and cool back there. Makes
there
a play. And Cura, Alexis Cura for the Red Devils. 9-4. Boy, you would think it was a state tournament game, the atmosphere. You got to love this sports atmosphere.
It is definitely intense.
Skyley, she's going to come in a little strong on that one. It's going to go off the back line out there. 9-4. Red Devils have to start making these early points. If not, Paige, they're going to be looking back, and there's going to be a 10 to 12 point lead.
Yeah, they're going to have to step up.
Wildcats at the line dominating, and it looks like they're starting to have fun out there. 11-4 now the score. That's going to bring up number 5. I'm getting phone calls up here. That's going to go long.
Yes.
Skyley, heads up play by the junior. 11-5, 6-point lead, and that'll bring up the sophomore, Taylor Ramos. Taylor's got a good-looking serve. It's going to go out of bounds. Number 1, you can kind of see she touched it.
Yeah, it was a close call there.
The young lady with the Wink shirt on over there has kind of got 2 questionable calls early.
That's all right. We got our own line judge back there in the corner, too.
Well, she's calling a good game, though. Macy Kynard challenging at the net. That one is going to go off her forearm out of bounds. And, you know, what we kind of feared for is kind of starting to develop right now. 13-5 right now the score. The Wildcats kind of pulling hard and away. Number 4 up to serve. Jump serve. Skyley tries to get up underneath it. It's going to come off her arm, go the wrong direction, out of bounds. And they seem to be rolling along right now, 14-5. Lady Red Devils needing to pull this thing together.
Yeah, they're going to have to regroup and collect and start playing their game of volleyball and not this style of volleyball.
Brianna Abelos up underneath, gets help from Aguilar. Macy Kennard goes up over the top. And this one's going to go long by the Wildcats.
I think they're still going to call that.
14-6 is the score.
Okay, they did give that one to us.
Okay, it's a bit of
confusion. They called one of our girls in the net there.
Wow,
so we ain't got the point.
Yeah, Rankin not catching any breaks. And this one's going to go out long. Sweet justice, I guess you could say. Point per point trading. 14-6 or 15. Did Wink got a point out of that one?
Wink got that first point two serves ago. They had called us. Yes, it went long and out of the net, but they had called us in the net, and so they gave Wink the point because we went in the net.
Oh, how about you, number 3, Aguilar for the Red Devils, smacking it down. 15-7, and that's what we need more. We need that energy Chloe just put out there. And Chloe's serve is going to come off the net. It's going to take a bad bounce out of bounds. 16-7. So on the back line, we've got Abelos, we've got Lofton, and we've got Ward. Abelos up underneath, set from Aguilar to Ward. Ward smacks it. It's going to go into the net.
No, now she's calling. With this judge, I think, is calling Wink in the net first.
Well, we can only hope. And yes, the call does go for the Red Devils.
Yeah.
That's going to cut it in half, 16-8. The sophomore, Connard, up to score. And they're going to let this one go by. She's going to come in with all that energy and just hit it a little too hard there. 17-8 now the score. In for defense, number 14, Fouts. And number 7, we saw her serving earlier. She opened this game up extremely strong. 17-8 now the score. Wildcats on the serve. Brianna Abelos underneath. Chloe back to Abelos to the corner, and it's going to be out of bounds. But I'll tell you what, Paige, on this end of the court, we're going to have to get this Red Devil crowd into this game.
Yes, definitely.
Wildcats on the serve. There they go. Oh, this one's going to come off the forearm of Brianna. And that's going to send them back up to actually an 11-point lead. 19-8. Now the score. Number 7 continuing to serve. Red Devils needing to rally. Oh, Abelos, that one kind of hit her with a bit of a knuckleball, I guess you could say. It dropped right in front of her. And Wildcats having a bit of celebration on the court. You know, that's one thing you got to like about volleyball. There's no such thing as excessive celebration.
No.
In football, you get away with so many things, but you can't be happy. Chloe hits the ball up over the top. Big challenge there by the Red Devils, but man, number 3 bringing the heat on that last hit. That's going to push them up 21-8. And if the Red Devils are going to make a move, they're going to have to make this move now. And this one's going to be on the line, Brianna. And we've talked about this several times. It is a tough decision to make when the ball's coming that fast. This time just was not in our favor. 22-8 now the score. And number 7, just such a dominant server for the Wildcats. She's going at Brianna. This time Brianna gets underneath it. And it's going to crawl over, but it comes off the fishing pole. Excellent effort there by number 6, Trinity Ward. Big save there by Brianna.
I think we're going to take another timeout.
However, all that wasn't enough, guys. We're standing at the edge of 23-8. This first game kind of slipping away quickly. And the tell of the tape's got to be nerves of the Red Devils.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that it's nerves, and our girls are in their own head. Wink came out and dominated, and our girls are just making mistakes that, honestly, I haven't seen them make in a whole year. And so they're going to have to get out of their own heads and step it up and play the game that they've played since playoffs last year, because this is not them, and they can do so much better.
Well, we get started up out here. 23-8 is the score. Wink Wildcats on the serve. They're going at Brianna. Scully does get up underneath that, though. Ward clears things out. Wink's definitely going to come at him with a quick spike. Cross-court spike. Fouts makes the dive. It's going to come off the forearm, though. And this is going to put Wink in a game point situation, 24-8.
Yeah, this is the tough spot for the Lady Devils to be in.
And as you can see out here, definitely Wink all around this court. They kind of take the home side and the visitor side.
They definitely take advantage
Trinity
of that.
Ward looking to make a spike. That goes into the net, and that's going to be the ball game, or the set.
The set.
As they call it here in volleyball. And the Red Devils go down quickly. It's 25-8. All that energy, all that intensity that both teams came out with at first, kind of paying dividends for the Wildcats right now. The Red Devils are going to have to regroup, find themselves, and get back into this game. And serving definitely the tell of the tape between these two teams.
You know, the good thing about varsity volleyball is there are 5 sets in a match. And so these girls, one's done, it's over with. They can't do anything about it. They need to get their heads up, start playing their game of volleyball and their style of volleyball that they know how to play. and go out and get three out of the next 4 is what they got to do, and they can do it.
Well,
they just got to work at it.
We got some quesadillas up here. We're going to take a little quesadilla break. We'll be right back at you. All right, back to the action out here. Wink, Texas, we're tied up at 0 before the start of the next set. Red Devils are down 1-0, and it was a pretty dominating experience in the first set there, 25-8, and that was all nerves. Let's hope these Lady Red Devils got a drink of water, maybe some Gatorade, shook it out, and are ready for action. And they're going to bring up number 1 for the Cats on the serve. Brianna Abelos underneath. Ward's going to set something up in the middle to Brewer. Brewer cross court. Wink up underneath. And it's going to be a cross court spike. Macy challenges. It's going to come off her hand though. Wink opens up like they did in the last set. 1-0. Skylee Lofton to Aguilar. Oh, what a play by Cunard, getting it back up there. Brianna Abelos, this time she's digging to Chloe, and Chloe's going to go into the net. I think she lost sight of that one. That goes bad for the Red Devils. 2-0 is the score. Red Devils showing some fight there.
They are. They're showing that they are getting back in it.
There she is, Brianna Abelos back underneath. And we had a little bit of trouble there. It's going to be Macy and Aguilar bumping into each other. That's going to cost them a point there, 3-0. And number 1 continuing to serve for the Wildcats. Skylee Lofton underneath to Aguilar, to Brewer. Wink pulls the save, goes back. Abelos underneath to Aguilar, to Ward. And this is going to be a Red Devil point.
Yes. There's our Lady Devils coming out.
Now let's hope this ignites Ward as she gets ready to go into it. That's her play right there, that cross-court spike.
Yes.
3-1 is the score. Number 23, Macy Kynard. Oh, she drops a knuckleball in there, but Wink's ready. Macy underneath to Aguilar, to Ward on the cross-court. And this time they pick her up. Abelos underneath. Coming up to Aguilar. Skylee's going to clear this out. It's going to be a big spike here by the Wildcats. And Skylee lost it with the hit. How about you, Skylee? That's going to be 3-2. And that is a Red Devil comeback.
Yes, now we are in it. Now our girls are awake. Hopefully this will give them a confidence if they can get this point right here, and they will be ready to go.
Wildcats up underneath. Big spike.
There we go.
Back at him. It's a Red Devil point.
Yes.
And here come your Red Devils. Number 23, Kennard up. 3-3 is the score. She's going to drop it dead center. And that's going to go long. Red Devils on the run.
And
Folks,
there we go.
here in this hostile land, the Red Devils have just taken the lead 3-4. Macy Kynard at the helm.
They are telling Wink, don't sleep on us.
Oh, that one's going to drop just inside the line. And it's going to tie it
That's
up
all right.
4-4. Boy, you could feel that one in your heart.
Yeah,
as it hit the
that
net
was
there.
one of those like, ugh.
And those are the ones we're going to have to get right there.
Yeah.
Abelo's doing a great job this round, getting up underneath it. Ward coming around. She
Yes.
over the top. And
Yes.
it's 6. Ward with the shot. It's going to be 5-4. How about these Red Devils? I'll tell you something. These Red Devils came to fight today. Chloe Brewer at the helm. Going back the other way. Fouts not phased to the corner. Skyly Lofton looking good on that last play.
Yes, Skyly!
What a play by Skyly.
Yes,
It's
ma'am.
4-6. That's the highlight reel for the day.
Absolutely.
And these are the Devils we've been waiting on. Now with that energy in the
That's
gym,
all right. Yeah.
Chloe's going to hit that just
That's
a
all
little
right.
strong.
That's all right.
5-6 now the score. The Wildcats coming up. And it's going to be I believe it's number 8 for the Cats. Trinity Ward in under it. It goes into the rafters. Skyly backcourt spike. It's going to be a little short and go into the net. 6-6 now. We've got 2 mistakes by the Red Devils. Cost them some points.
They got to play smart every single play against Wink.
So here's where they've got to pick themselves up, come back and fight. Fouts, great play on the outside. Oh, she needed help. Brewer gets that help in there. Brewer up underneath to Aguilar to the back corner, and it's out by inches. And the young lady wearing a Red Devil shirt makes an honest call, calls it out. We didn't see that, this whole game, but 7-6 is the score. Wildcats with the serve. Ward up underneath into the rafters to Aguilar. Back to Skyly. Skyly drops a hammer. Wink makes a great defensive play. Brewer to Aguilar. Back to Ward. Ward tries to get him with the skip pass, and it's just too much. She felt that one. She wants that back. Yeah. It's not there, though. We're just going to have to pick it up on the next one. That's going to make the score 8-6. Wink Wildcats have gotten 4 points on 4 Red Devil
Yeah, we're going to have
mistakes.
to stop them right here.
Brewer underneath. Fouts, she's there to help out. Fouts, the wily veteran back there on the team.
Yes.
Oh, and this one's going to come off the forearm of either Brewer or Aguilar, but it slides back out the other way. It's going to be 9-6. 1 minute ago, huge energy on the Red Devils. Let's see if they can get that back, get in there, and continue fighting in this game. 9-6 is the score.
We have Avery Wyatt at home watching, and she says Skyly is a stud. Trinity, too. She's excited to watch these girls come back and make this run.
Wink makes their first mistake in the last 5 points. The score is now Rankin 7, Wink 9. Trinity Ward on the serve, puts a little English spin on the ball. Brewer up underneath, and that's going into the net. Number 11, Chloe Brewer. That's going to be 9-8, folks. This is why you do it. This is why you tune in these games. Number 6, Trinity Ward goes to the corner. It's going to come out of the rafters. Wink with the spike. Brewer underneath to Aguilar with the backcourt spike set. No! Brewer's going to come in too hot, a little too excited on that one. It's going to go into the net, and it's going to be 10-8. Coming onto the court, it's going to be Alexis Cura in place of Trinity Ward. Fouts dives for the ball, gets underneath. Aguilar makes a dive herself, and that was a Superman dive out there. Just didn't get any help on the back end, so it's going to be 11-8. And the server, the main server for the Wildcats, up to serve right now. Crawls over, Skyly not fazed by it. Skyly goes cross court on him, and Skyly!
Yes, Skyly.
Picks up the point, Paige. And I know she's a junior, but you can definitely say Skyly a veteran player at this point for these Red Devils.
Yeah, one of the things I love about Skyly is her steadiness.
And that's going to be her second serving mistake right there. Once Skylie gets that together and pulls that in, she's going to be dangerous. But the score is going to be 12-9, and Wink Wildcats back at the helm. So this is where Wink pulled away in the last set.
Yes.
Can Rankin hang in there?
Absolutely we can.
Taylor Ramos with the hit.
Macy
gets it brought back at her. Ramos tries to get it back over. The Red Devils are still fighting. Brewer up underneath. Macy Kennard gives it a little skip pap over the top. Skylie with the dive. Cura. And I believe it's going to be too many hits. Or somebody.
I don't know what that call was. It wasn't too many hits.
So we don't know all the action, folks, but we know something happened that caused the ball to go over to the other side.
I thought it was still in play there, so.
And Aguilar's going to try to spike it. She's going to be challenged by both 7 and 4 of Wink. They're going to knock that down, and it's going to be 14-9.
Yeah, I expect Coach Butler to take a timeout if we don't score on this return.
Taylor Ramos up underneath gets help from Cura. Cura's going to go to Kennard. Kennard over the top. And it's going to go inside the line.
Oh, gosh, that call.
And just like a while ago, off a bad call, they pulled away. Red Devils, we've got to pull ourselves back together. Can't let those bad calls phase you for the game. Skylie was up underneath, gets help from Cura. Macy Kennard comes up.
What are they calling?
And
called Macy in the net or something with Macy there.
We're not quite sure what the ref is seeing, but they're seeing a lot of it, and it's costing Rankin big. 16-9 is the score. And this one's going to be a mistake by the Wildcats. 10-16. Now what we're doing here, folks, is we're looking for double vision. Hopefully they see whatever they're seeing both ways out there.
Yes.
Skylie underneath with a save to Ramos. Back to Brewer. Brewer not going to put enough on it. And the bit of that rally that the Red Devils had there just drops to a 7-point lead for the Wildcats. 17-10 is the score. Brianna Avalos making her way onto the court. Brianna underneath. Skylie. Kennard. And this is going to be a big spike setup for the Cats. And
yes, Macy.
Oh, wow.
Yes, ma'am.
How about you, the sophomore, number 23, Macy Kennard, making the play. Now we've got Chloe, and we've got Macy at the net. We've got our setter, Cura, up there. Let's see what goes on in the next bit of action here. Aguilar up underneath to Cura. Back to Brewer. Oh, Brewer just a little early on that, and the Cats are going to skip pap over the top. 18-11. Coming onto the court, it's going to be Trinity Ward. And number 1 for the Cats. Up to serve. Great collegiate style jump serve that this girl's got. That's going to be another point for her. I believe this young lady's probably got 11 points.
Yeah, she's had several points off of her service. There's a timeout by Coach Butler.
So Coach Butler comes out. She's going to talk to these Lady Red Devils, not let this one slip away. 19-11, Paige. There's 8 points out there you've got to make up for.
Yeah, and all of these points are not, it's not anything major that our girls are doing. I don't know what some of the calls are that are being called. They're not normal calls, and the referee's seeing something. But it's really just little missteps that our girls are making. They could be right in the middle of this. So it's just a matter of them starting to play smooth, play confidently, and get their heads in it and start making the moves they know to do.
So here's to the Lady Red Devils. This is your fight song, girls. Get in there. Push for it. Don't you ever give up. Don't you ever put your head down. Get in there. Get after it, Lady Devils. And after a bit of a volley there, the Wildcats able to take over on that point. Got to get these Lady Red Devils in there. Got to get that charge and that fight back in there. The fans of the Red Devils proud of them. They're starting to get into this thing. 20-11 is the score. Aguilar with a big set to Ward. Ward's going to knock it down. And how about you, Trinity Ward? 20-12 now
Big
the score.
spike down by Trinity.
Revolutions are started by just a peek. Red Devils have a peek over that wall here. Little skip pap over the top, and that little trickery by the Wildcats. You know, they bring it,
Yes.
and then they change it up. And just a smart ball club over there by the Cats. 21-12 now the score. Number 7 up for the serve. I'll tell you what, Paige, these are some great servers they've got out here. Brianna Abelos unfazed, making the play there for Rankin. She's going to let that go out of bounds, 13-21, and that's going to bring up number 11, the captain, Chloe Brewer. Wink Wildcats up underneath. They're going to go with the back court to Brewer, to Aguilar.